Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do my Strikeforce Shamrock vs. Diaz predictions. It's tomorrow, April 10th today. 8th is today, and then tomorrow is April 11th. I'm going to do just the main card, the small bottom card, or the undercard does not look that good. So I'm going to start with Brett Rogers versus Ron Humphrey. I don't know much about Ron Humphrey, but I know about Brett Rogers. I'll discuss him a little bit. Brett Rogers is 8-0. He's finished all of his wins by KO except one by submission. That was his debut fight in Elite XC, and today, if you don't know, Strikeforce bought the license and everything for Elite XC, which I think was a great purchase. He beat James Thompson, KO'd him, and then TKO'd John Murphy at a year ago in May 31st. Now he's fighting this guy. I don't know much about him, but I'm gonna give him the win by TKO in the first round. Next fight, this is a very good fight. Very, very good fight for a free card, in my opinion. Scott Hansen Smith against Benji Rag, 14-5 record. He's finished 12 of his 14 fights in his mixed martial art career. I just looked on Showdog, and he says he beat them all, so I'm not sure. Trains in Sacramento, California, where I kind of live now, where I drive to, basically. I can drive to. His last fight was against Terry Marty, KO'd him. Then fought Robbie Lawler, lost that. Then he fought Kyle Noak, knocked shit out of him. And then he lost to Ed Herman, and he's been in the UFC a couple times. So he's fought in WC, he's fought in IFC. He's fought a lot, man, for what he's done. So he's fought quite a bit though in the UFC. He's going against Benji Raddick, who's 19 wins. 4 losses. He's finished 17 out of his 19 fights. The last fight was against Ninja Hua, and the last fight, Liuxi Heat, where Kimbo Slice got knocked out. He beat the crap out of Hua, Ninja Hua. Before that, he lost to Mart Horich due to a KO. It wasn't really a KO, in my opinion, it was a TKO. Then he beat Gerald Harris, Brian Foster. He lost to Chris Lieben. He's been in the UFC, but that was back in the day, so. I'm going to give, I think, the win to Scott Smith. I just think Scott Smith has much more technical boxing. Benji Rack has got heavier hands, in my opinion. But I'm going to give Scott Smith, I think, a little bit of advantage. But I'm going to still give, I think, Benji Rack. I'm going to change my mind on this. I'm going to give Benji Rack the win via TKO. I don't see, this is a very tough fight. So, either way, there's going to be a knockout for sure. So I'm not going to do anything about that. Christina Santos versus Hamati Akano. I don't watch much MMA girls, though. I'm starting to get into that. So, here we go. Hitomi Akano is 14-5. She's finished 11 out of 14 wins. 34 years old. She's fought Tara LaRosa, one of the best MMA fighters. Women MMA fighters. She's, since then, been a 3-fight winning streak, all by submissions. Looks like she's fought a lot in Japan and Bodog, so her fight's going to be against Christina Cyborg Santos, who's the person I want to see fight against Gina Carano, 23 years old. Her loss was her first fight in MMA. It was due to a leg lock. She beat Shannon Baszler in the XC, unfinished business, which was a very good card. TKO'd her, and then won her last fight by unanimous decision. You know what, man? I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go with Hitomi Akano by submission. That's Christina Santos' weakness, and I see that winning. Akano going with submission, late first, early second submission. So, next fight, interim lightweight championship. Josh Thompson was supposed to fight Gil Arenas for a rematch, but it didn't happen because Josh Thompson's injured. So, Rodrigo Dam, I don't know much about this guy. I know he's fought in World Victory Road. Other than that, I don't know much about him. He's 8-2. He's finished 7 out of his 8 wins. 5 by TKO, 5 by submission, 2 by TKO or KO. He's lost 2 fights. His last fight, he lost in Sandugu 4. He lost to submission, and then he beat Jorge Mustafi in 08 due to a TKO. And that's really about all he's fought, in my opinion. He's fought in Bodog against Black Mamba, which I don't know much about him, but he beat him by rear naked choke. He's a very good, looks like a good submission guy, though. That's all I really know about him. Gilbert Melendez is one of the most underrated lightweights, in my opinion, at least. 14-2 record, finished 8 out of his 14 wins, which is kind of bad, but or 7 by knockout, 1 by submission. He's finished a lot by split decision lately. He beat Greg Guida by those beat Takari and Takado in Strikeforce Playboy Mansion. He lost Yanorki in New Year's Eve 2007. Very good card. I remember that night when Vador fought Hungman Choi. I think that was the card. Then he lost and he beat a guy, Gabe Lemmy. Not much about him. And then he fought Josh Thompson, which he lost a very good decision to. I'm going to give Guillermo Melendez this way. Excuse me. He really needs to make an impact, I think, because his last fight, in my opinion, he did not look good. He looked like crap. I'm going to give him the win via TKO, a ref stoppage, in this third and late second. Well, it's a 5-round fight, so probably late third, early fourth. So next fight, catchweight actually fight. Frank Shamrock versus Nick Diaz, the main event. 23-9 is Frank Shamrock's record. He's finished 17 out of his 23 fights. So that's fight against Kung Lee. He did not look good in that fight at all. He rocked Kung Lee with some good shots. I mean, it just shows how Kung Lee is kind of a weak job. But other than that, he looked decent. He was undefeated in the UFC. Then he came back and he went to K1, became the first WC lightweight champion, which was pretty good. I didn't watch the fight, but I heard a lot about it. Knocked out Cesar Gracie. Lost to Renzo Gracie due to DQ, but he was winning the fight. Made Phil Brony tap out and go to sleep really bad. And then lost to Kung Lee due to a broken arm. He's beaten 2 Gracies. And what's funny, the Gracies he's actually beaten are the guys that actually train with Diaz. So that's kind of tension there, I guess you can say. Nick Diaz, 19-7 record. He's finished 15 out of his 19 fights. This is a guy I think should come back to the UFC, man. Really should. He's fought Chris Lytle, Robbie Lawler, KO'd Drew Fickett, Diego Sanchez, Joe Riggs, Sean Shirk, Josh Neer, Tuckanor Gomi, which Gomi got his ass whooped pretty bad because he was stoned. Or because Nick Diaz was stoned, excuse me. He lost to KJ News due to a cut. And he went to Dream 3, did a very good job being TKO. TKO won that fight. And he's on a 3-fight win streak all by TKO. His last fight was in July 26, 2008. He beat Thomas Diddy to a bloody pulp. I'm going to give this win, I think, to Frank, man. Nick Diaz, he's not overhyped, but at times I think he gets in his head that the media gets in his head. What he hears, and he gets his ass whooped. Kind of like KJ Nunes. I wanted him to beat the crap out of KJ. I don't like KJ Nunes at all. But he lost. I'm going to give Frank Shamrock this win due to probably a submission. So that's my predictions for the Strikeforce card. It looks really good. It looks like a very good card. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I actually have Showtime now. So that's my that's my predictions for Strikeforce. Hope you guys enjoy it and subscribe. I'll do my review after it. So, alright guys. Peace. Out of here.